Hello and welcome. I'm the Big Shot Critic, and this is a little bonus. I just recorded a video. It's a little bit shorter than my videos usually are, so I'm going to use the extra time to talk about something I've wanted to cover, which is the trailer for Space Jam Legacy. Let me just make this clear. This trailer looks so bad. I expected the movie to look like just a boring rehash of Space Jam. You know, I'm not that excited about LeBron. I respect Ryan Coogler as a producer, but he's not directing it. Some other guy is. I expected it to be just a meh trailer that looked kind of dumb for a movie that would be kind of dumb. But the trailer is actually worse than I was expecting. First of all, the idea of LeBron James doing a Space Jam sequel at all is really stupid. Not for Warner Brothers, but for LeBron. This is a guy who's been compared to Michael Jordan his whole career. And if he really wants out of that shadow, doing a Space Jam movie is the worst decision. It ensures that he will be compared to MJ even more. Second is the idea of doing a sequel for Space Jam at all. Like, I understand it's popular property from the 90s, so it's like only a matter of time, but if they were going to do it, I think it would be fine to just rehash the same thing with another actor or another NBA star, you know? That would have been a better idea, in my mind. Make it almost episodic. Well, this is what looked worse about it. The way they're trying to make it something epic. Space Jam is not epic. It's basically a Looney Tunes episode where they kidnap an NBA star and say, will you please help us learn to play basketball so we can not become space slaves. Nothing epic about it. Nothing. So the idea that they're trying to expand it to cover not just Looney Tunes, but like other properties. The Iron Giant was in the trailer and a bunch of other Warner Brothers characters and stuff. Which, by the way, it's trying to be like Ready Player One, where it features all this pop culture stuff, but really it's just a gallery of Warner Brothers properties. Ready Player One was Warner Brothers, but they licensed all sorts of stuff from other things. And they're trying to do the same thing here to make it look all, oh, it's going to be like Ready Player One. That movie made a lot of money. You should come see this one too. It's a dumb trick, and it's not going to work long term. But back to making it, or trying to make it epic. It's just not. It's not. This is not a foundation for a franchise. This is just a goofy little Looney Tunes cartoon. Maybe it was meant to be the launching point of MJ's acting career, but it's just a small movie, and trying to make it epic, people are going to feel it. People know it's forced. People know this. People know. The audience knows. Okay, third thing. Right at the beginning of the trailer, when LeBron gets sucked into cartoon land, he looks at himself, terrified to realize that he's a cartoon, and he does this thing where he like holds his breath and blows really hard, and he gets tall again. Oh yeah, because he's short, and he's, you know, that's awful, whatever. So he inflates himself, gets tall again, uses cartoon physics, right? And then after that is his at least in the trailer, is his line, I'm a cartoon. So before even realizing, or at least stating that he's a cartoon, he already knows how to use these cartoon physics. I don't know if you remember Warner Brothers, but in the first Space Jam, MJ learning to use the cartoon physics of the cartoon world to his advantage took him the whole movie. He didn't do it till the very end of the basketball game when he stretched his arm. So for LeBron to learn it right away, you're already taking away the only struggle that MJ had. And that brings us neatly to the fourth point. I think it's the fourth. I'm losing track. LeBron's son is kidnapped in the trailer, and he has to like go save him or something. And again, this goes in line with trying to make it epic when it's not built for that. Trying to make it like super personal stakes. In the first one, MJ was just trying to help his friends win a basketball game so they wouldn't be enslaved. And at the very end of the movie, they spiced it up just a bit by the stakes were raised so that he was going to be the slave, and he chose to accept that. But that was the escalation, you know, in the middle of the third act or whatever. Having LeBron's son kidnapped, like these personal stakes for a Looney Tunes cartoon. It's just not working. Okay, the fifth thing is what's her name from Star Trek Discovery plays his wife, plays LeBron's wife in the movie, I guess. And well, that's a that's a red flag all by itself. She plays the lead in Star Trek Discovery, which is this abominable show that kicked off this whole wave of politics, of old properties being turned into political platforms for whoever to spout whatever they believe about the world today. Anyway, bottom line, she's trouble. I mean, that's it. Those are my major red flag concerns. Each of them is bad enough for me to not want to see the movie. I probably won't see it. I just had to get that off my chest. I was appalled. I mean, I was amused, but I was appalled at how bad the trailer actually looked. I was amazed. My excitement level went down dramatically. Oh, there was one more thing. The music in the trailer. They sample music from the original twice, and then, you know, remix it like you do in modern trailers. Take an old song and remix it to make it sound all dramatic and heavy and intense. That music was never, ever meant to cover anything epic. It was meant for a Looney Tunes movie. Just because you want another Ready Player One without paying a license to what's his name, the author, doesn't mean you can make it. That's just just looks really bad, really bad. That's all I have to say about it. I think I've covered it.